So I received an interesting question from a guy on YouTube, and it said, "Dear Christians, hell." And the question was, I lived a good life. Let's say I live a very good life here on earth, and I do good things, and I'm a good person in general. Don't do bad things. I don't sin according to the Ten Commandments. Do I still go to hell, even though I don't believe in God? That was the question. I personally believe in God. It was a very good question. Do good people go to hell? The problem is hell is not really described in a literal sense in the Bible. We people in Western culture read it as if it were a Western book. It's an Eastern literary work, meaning there's a lot more simile, analogy, not so much the literal stuff. So whenever it says gnashing of teeth and torment and all that, you can't really believe that, because scientifically speaking, that's impossible to have physical torment without a physical body. Because your body does not go to hell. Your soul goes to hell. And if your soul is in hell, your soul does not have physical feeling, so you cannot feel pain. So in hell, you don't feel physical pain. You feel more of a different feeling that really can't be described, because it's like nothing you've ever felt here on earth. Hell is separation from God. Hell is not a fiery lake that you fall into and burn for the rest of eternity. That's just ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense, because it's a spiritual realm, not a physical realm. So, hell is separation from God. Now, if you choose not to believe in God your whole life here on earth, and then you die still refusing to be in union with God, then you have chosen to go to hell, literally, because hell is separation from God. Here on earth you didn't want to be with God, so after you die, you still don't want to be with God. So God gives you what you asked for. You don't want to be with God, so you're not with Him. That is all hell is not being with God. So if you're not with God, that's what you wanted, right? That's what atheists believe. They don't believe in a God. They don't want to be with a God because they don't believe He exists. So when they die, they're not with God, because they don't believe in Him and they don't want to be with Him. So is hell really that much of a punishment for people that don't want to be with God? I don't think so. I think it's just their choice. The problem is they are absolutely and totally alone. And that's what you have to consider. Absolute aloneness for eternity.